Welcome to the November 2011 City Focus. On this edition, water restriction update. Red light cameras coming soon. And oil recycling program. These stories and more on City Focus.
Round Rock faced a water emergency in October when the pump station at Lake Stillhouse Hollow was taken offline because of mechanical problems. While the emergency has passed, the drought crisis continues and new water restrictions have been put in place. Christy Justice has more.
Last month's pump station failure meant no outdoor watering as repairs were being made. Water use dropped drastically as customers followed the emergency water restrictions. While the pumps are back online, it is still critical to limit water use as much as possible as this unprecedented drought continues. To that end, the Round Rock City Council approved new watering restrictions.
The City of Round Rock is going into a once-a-week watering schedule. The reason we're doing that obviously is because of our lake levels are low, but also we're planning for next summer. So we want to make sure we're positioned where those lakes can provide enough water for us, for our citizens, to make sure we have the basic water needs met for our community. Right now, if you are a commercial property, industrial, or multifamily property, you water on Fridays. If you are a single-family residence with an odd number address, you water on Saturday, and an even number address for single-family residences on Sunday.
Once a week watering is plenty for your yard at this time, and I don't think the landscape is going to die just because temperatures have cooled down, evaporation rates are lower. So again, once a week is just plenty at this time. You might even try once every 2 weeks to see how the yard responds that way and save a little bit more water. And water isn't always just wasted outside of our houses, it can be wasted inside as well. And the number one user of water at our property is our toilets, just because everybody uses it. And one simple thing we can do is check our toilets to see if they're leaking. And the city does give out free dye tablets. What's in this package is 2 tablets. You can pick them up from our billing office free of charge. There's instructions on how to use that, but you can check it to see if your flapper's leaking and if that needs to be replaced.
To learn more about water conservation in the city of Round Rock, visit roundrocktexas.gov/water.
The City of Round Rock is using a new land development and permits eSystem to help streamline our development process. You can now track development and permitting information online anytime. You can get to the system by clicking on Development/Permit Tracker in the Online Services section of the City homepage, or by surfing to roundrocktexas.gov/eTrackIt. From here you can choose to track permits or projects. You can also look up contractors or do a parcel or address search. Let's check out the permit search. The Search Field Select box shows you all the fields you can search against. The box next to it has a few constraints you can use to nail down your search. Results are returned in a table just below the search box with all the different fields of information. You can double-click on a row to get more details. You can see the information related to the permit, as well as information including a map of the site. If inspections or reviews have occurred, there will be a number listed in the tab. Note that you can jump to whatever section you want by clicking in the search area in the left sidebar. The project search has a similar interface to the permit search. Once you get the hang of one, you'll be able to surf around the system quite easily. There's a wealth of information in the Land Development and Permits eSystem that you can check out today at roundrocktexas.gov/eTrackIt.
Round Rock residents can anticipate increased safety at intersections around town as a photo-based enforcement tool to catch red light runners is about to be implemented.
Red light cameras will go live in Round Rock on December 15th as the city steps up its efforts to keep busy intersections like this one as safe as possible.
The cameras have been installed at one intersection so far, Forest Creek Drive and Redbud Lane. 5 more intersections will follow as the city receives approvals from the Texas Department of Transportation.
These kinds of technologies really help us out because they are there all the time, and they are watching all the time, and the goal is for them to change that behavior, change the behavior where people are distracted or they're in a hurry and they're running these red lights and putting other people in danger, you know, potentially causing the loss of life.
Each year, nearly 1,000 fatalities in the United States are the direct result of collisions caused by red light running. Across the nation, communities are reducing the number of deaths and injuries from red light offenses by 20 to 50% simply by implementing red light cameras. Potential violations will be checked by a Round Rock police officer before being issued. The fine is $75, and motorists will be able to review video of the violations online. A late fee of $25 is due if the fine isn't paid within 30 days. Appeals will go to Round Rock Municipal Court.
They are a very controversial topic out there. They're a conversation in a lot of communities. You know, although they have been around for many years and been very effective for many years, there's still controversy behind it because, you know, some people think that governments are just after grabbing money, you know, for one reason or another. That is absolutely not the reason we're in this business. This is a safety issue. You know, that running red lights causes severe injuries and death. The only people that are impacted by this kind of technology are the people who are running red lights, and then the people who are the victims of people running red lights. Those are the people impacted by this.
Fast and friendly in every way. Shop the Rock today. Drive less, save more. Round Rock shopping is minutes from your door. Great people make it fun, and no traffic to fight when the shopping's all done. Fast and friendly in every way. Shop the Rock today. Shop the Rock today.
Oil keeps our cars, lawnmowers, and other machines running smoothly. But once oil is used, it needs to be disposed of properly to keep it from contaminating the environment.
Oils, such as engine lubrication oil, hydraulic fluids, and gear oils in cars, bikes, and lawnmowers can pollute the environment if not disposed of properly.
Recycling is becoming the preferred way of handling used oil to protect the environment and conserve natural resources. To help aid in proper disposal, the City of Round Rock has had an oil recycling program in place since 1993 and recycles nearly 20,000 gallons of oil each year.
It's also estimated about 1 out of every 5 households changes their own oil, but unfortunately only about 10% of that gets recycled. So we have opportunities here in Round Rock to have that happen. And also it takes 42 gallons of crude oil to process 2.5 quarts of refined oil, where it only takes 1 gallon of used oil to make the exact same product. And it keeps it out of the landfills, keeps it out of the drinking water supply, that type of thing. It gives you the correct way to dispose of it.
Used oil recycling in Round Rock is easy and free, and you can take part in the program at any one of 5 area locations that are open daily, including a new location next to Fire Station 6 on Joe DiMaggio Boulevard. The Drop-Off Recycling Center on Deepwood Drive also accepts antifreeze, oil filters, and car batteries. Check out roundrocktexas.gov/recycle for more information.